Yes, my dear. At a time like this, we are actually learning how the state office works, getting familiar with it, and understanding how it will influence Congress. Because it is those same people or their associates that will do miracles. To let Congress be convinced that what God wants Congress to do, what is the will of God for Congress to do. Congress will be told different things to do. We can expect to see more requests from the state office to Congress to do something about those judges.
Yes, I expect that.
That operation, the state office, will be seeking to get the lawmaking body to do things first that is legal, all right, to rein in the judges. And then to do things that is illegal against the Constitution.
Oh my.
But they are coming when it comes to illegal with regards to the Constitution. They already have a catchphrase: their religious liberty. That is the catchphrase, so that the judges, so that Congress is going to think it's a matter of religious liberty. Why are they actually robbing us of religious liberty? Because that's their phrase already. You see, they keep saying it over now, over our religious liberty. So there is a dividing between religious liberty and liberty of conscience in their society already. Because the liberty of conscience is personal, but religious liberty is what we call legislative and governmental. It is like this. We have liberty of conscience as personal, but the law itself, the First Amendment, is about liberty of conscience. So while we have liberty of conscience made so by God, we also have laws, constitutional laws, that sustain liberty of conscience.
Right.
But when you say no religious test shall be made for an individual to hold any office, that is not about his conscience as much as it is about religious liberty. Because he may have his conscience and he's going up for an office. But the hindering of him from getting into that office because of his religion is a matter of religious liberty for him, and not liberty of conscience. If you get the idea I'm showing. So somebody is going up, and we must get this thing carefully, and I hope you are listening carefully.
Yeah. Repeat.
All right.
Go ahead. Do it again, Brother Medina. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm repeating this, that the brethren will look at this very carefully. If an individual is going up for an office and somebody wants to stop him because of his religion, that is not a matter of the individual who is going up, liberty of conscience. Because his conscience will be telling him, let me go up to that office.
Right.
So it's not a matter of his liberty of conscience, but it is a matter of his religious liberty.
Yes.
Which would be legislated religious liberty. So there is a separation of liberty of conscience from religious liberty.
Oh my God.
And that is why you will hear Paula White and others speaking about religious freedom and religious liberty and so on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you will hear them saying that.
Yes.
So somehow, that definition of religious liberty must be, we must see how they will structure it
Yeah.
to mean that Congress shall make laws respecting religion. What must Congress do with regards to the First Amendment right? To frame it as religious liberty. We know that that is how the devil is coming.
Yes, Brother Medina.
Right. So that is what is where we are headed from. So you hear them repeating religious liberty over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why not say liberty of conscience? Did Mrs. White emphasize liberty of conscience?
She did. She did.
I presented studies to the church in the past. Right. I presented studies to the church in the past where I showed religious liberty was really liberty of conscience. You see?
It's in the Global Sunday Law too, I recall.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how they are coming.
I
And
agree.
that's the trick.
Mm-hmm. It's Brother
But
Medina
we have to
just...
see how they will frame
Yes. Yes.
the new First Amendment right that they will look to make to mean religious liberty while it goes against your conscience.